Fasting is a coordinated metabolic shift. It moves the body from processing external glucose to synthesizing its own fats and amino acids to maintain homeostasis. The first 4 hours following a meal define the anabolic phase. During this window, the body focuses entirely on energy production and cellular growth. To process glucose entering the bloodstream, the pancreas secretes insulin. This hormone binds to specific membrane receptors, triggering the transport proteins that allow glucose to enter the cells for immediate use. Any glucose molecules that are not immediately utilized for energy remain in circulation, awaiting transport to storage sites. These early hours represent an active biological push to store and accumulate energy rather than a state of rest. The liver manages short-term energy, chaining excess glucose into glycogen. Once capacity is met, remaining energy routes to adipose tissue for long-term storage. High-energy stores release leptin, generating a sensation of fullness. As glucose declines, leptin falls and ghrelin rises, signaling hunger. Satiety serves as a readout of available molecular energy, tracked through this specific hormonal feedback loop. By hour 5, the body has exhausted the supply of energy provided by the most recent meal. Both insulin and blood glucose levels steadily drop as the fast continues into the 12th hour. To prevent blood sugar from dropping to dangerous levels, the pancreas secretes glucagon, a catabolic hormone that initiates the breakdown of stored energy. Glucagon triggers glucogenolysis, snapping the glycogen chains in the liver and skeletal muscles back into individual glucose units to sustain the brain. This transition often results in systemic effects, including dizziness and nausea, a fast heart rate, and impaired coordination. Despite these physical symptoms, the brain shows increased levels of serotonin and endogenous opioids, which can elevate mood and sharpen vigilance. During this phase, the body prioritizes neurological continuity over systemic physical comfort. Between hours 12 and 24, the liver's glycogen reserves reach total depletion. With its short-term reserves gone, the metabolism shifts to digesting triglycerides stored in body fat. The liver converts the resulting fatty acids and secondary fuel source. These ketones now serve as the primary fuel source for the central nervous system. Clinical studies have demonstrated the efficacy of this metabolic state in managing epilepsy, bipolar disorder, and cognitive decline associated with Alzheimer's. By the 24-hour mark, the system has successfully transitioned its energy sourcing to internal fat reserves. The window between 24 and 72 hours represents a state of sustained ketosis, characterized by high energy and mental clarity. On a microscopic cellular level, these ketone bodies significantly enhance antioxidant activity, neutralizing free radicals and clearing metabolic waste. Extending the fast beyond this point requires medical oversight to manage the increasing physiological strain. After 72 hours, the body reaches a metabolic limit. Fat conversion can no longer meet the brain's baseline needs, forcing the system to seek energy from functional tissue. Past the 72-hour mark, fat oxidation becomes insufficient to sustain the brain's glucose requirements. The body enters a survival state, digesting protein found in vital muscle tissue to synthesize the necessary glucose. The system now strictly diverts all harvested energy toward the operation of critical organs, such as the heart and brain. With adequate water, the human body can endure this process for 21 to 70 days by slowly consuming its own muscular system. At this stage, the process moves past traditional fasting and into the active cannibalization of the body's own structural integrity. Ending this state of starvation requires caution. Food, if reintroduced too quickly, can be fatal. Refeeding syndrome occurs when sudden glucose influx causes a massive insulin spike. This force drives a rapid shift of electrolytes, like potassium and phosphorus, into the cells. This sudden electrolyte depletion can cause cardiac rhythm failure and immediate heart failure. Reversing profound starvation requires inpatient care to monitor and stabilize electrolyte levels. Fasting is a highly evolved survival mechanism, but crossing the threshold from store of depletion to structural catabolism is a biological extremity that requires strict medical management.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video and share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.